Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Can he finish? They've scored! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Neymar. And here's Messi. Spread it left. Cross goes in there. Shot a goal! He scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Played out wide. Neymar. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedri, Koundé, and it's Messi. Rafinha. Goes for the shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's found a way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So all square and not for the first time.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now he's off and running. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's half-time here. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
That was the first half.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So it's back to business.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
49 minutes is number 7, Rafinha.
Barcelona take the lead. Pedri gets a foot in here. Bernal, Messi, Rafinha, and he was quick to react.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Yamal. He's shifting through the gear. Yamal! Loose ball. Rafinha! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Yamal. Played towards the other side. Neuer. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rafinha, distributed tidily. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to play it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Yamal. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 7, Rafinha. Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Granada
Number
are
28.
able now to make their
Number
substitution. It's been on the
26.
cards for a
Coming
few
on the
moments
field.
now.
Number
2
10.
up and very
Number
little
2.
time left.
Number
Surely this is it.
14.
Well, that's a
Madrid.
really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a chance! Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Granada give themselves a
There will be
chance
5
of a
minutes
fairy
added
tale
time.
finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. And we're done. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rafinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
That's an excellent interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha with the short one. Now this could be it's Neymar! And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And it's made its way to him. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Quality ball. Spread out to the left. Neymar. He is through here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Simeone. Llorente. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Llorente. Incoming delivery. Punched away. Yamal. Rafinha. And Yamal. Yamal. Very nicely done. Lofted in. And the keeper beats it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Balde. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Solid! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bullish header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bernal. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. And here's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Played back into the centre. Now it's Solot. Now it's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Solot. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar. And it's Pedri.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine.
Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Simeone. And it's Barrios. Just 5 minutes left. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Rafinha. And this is Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that might be that,
Substitution.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly
So
by.
there it is,
It's one of
everyone.
these
It's
games
finished
where everything
all
progresses
square.
at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. That's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Pamplona have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Galan. Now it's Boudier. This looks promising. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Tries a measured ball. And he's heaved it away. And here's Messi!
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Pamplona have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Messi. Rafinha. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had a shot! Pedri. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lovely feet. Udilier is onto this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rafinha. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rafinha, and here's Messi. Nicely spread. Yamal gets into some space. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's made its way to him. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He might be in here! And Messi! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Pamplona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 23.
And it's been taken short. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Closing in on shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of...
And a chance! No mistake! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Pamplona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this.
Shot a goal! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snap. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for some... Off the ball! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This fella, Oyarzabal, is one player that's been catching my eye. His best position is on the left wing, although it's almost the antithesis of the modern winger. For example, he doesn't really have pace, doesn't play on the opposite wing, and yet he manages to be so prolific.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the... He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Trientes. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Trientes. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Knocks it into space. Yamal receives it in a good position. And a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 19, Yamal!
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! And a chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred, and he's intervened well there. Gonzalo Guedes. Now it's Mendes. Nicely spread. Kubo. He's found a way through. Carlos. Real chance! And here's Kubo. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Tries to pass it through. And it's...
And you let him.
And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Turientes clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to take it.
Oh no, this does... Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Turientes is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Oyarzabal, takes a shot! He's got away with one there. And we hit half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Neymar. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Zubeldia. It's Carlos Soler. Martin. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Pinches it off him. Neuer is there to clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost an hour gone. Quality ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rafinha. Turientes. That has been slung wide. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Rafinha. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Neymar. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. A good take in a good area. He's going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rafinha really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very,
Substitution
very
in
decent
progress.
chance.
Martin. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Carlos Soler. Aramburu. And it's Trientes. Carlos Soler. And Zaharian. And here's Messi. Trientes promptly onto that,
There will be
and
1
that is
minute
that.
added time.
So what can they make of this? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha goes short. Neymar. And the finish! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I see Dani Parejo as an underrated, even unappreciated player in the shadow of some of his more illustrious compatriots. But I think he's a player with lots and lots to offer.
Gerard Moreno has another go! Oh, that was close. That has not gone well. Decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koundé. No goals as yet. Otamendi. Koundé. Araujo. Koundé. Balde. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Stood up well to him there. Gerard Moreno. Oh, what chance! They've scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Villarreal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This might spell danger. This looks promising. Looks a climbs up big. No mistake. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
¿Cuánto tiempo más puedes estar solo?
മുത്തുക്കൾ ചിരിക്കും നിലത്തിൽ